Growing up, we all remember the joys of our childhood. We remember going outside and playing on our backyard equipment, whether it be a swing set, a trampoline, a basketball hoop, or a bounce back. We all remember the memories that we made on this equipment. And we wouldn't have those memories if it hadn't been for the people that provide the equipment. Our families had to go to the store and buy the equipment or buy it online. This equipment is not only fun for our childhood, but it's also applicable for our adult life. Today we're going to take a look at one of the providers of this equipment. We're going to look at Recreations Outlet, which is a company local to the Cincinnati area. They provide the swing sets, basketball hoops, trampolines, and bounce backs of our childhood that we made all these memories on. They apply the elements of PACE in their everyday sales. Group member Jake Shearlasky shared his insight on the company after years of experience working there, and he also interviewed the owner, Pete Delois, to tell us more about the company and how they apply PACE. The company itself is a top-of-the-line equipment provider for all of us. We remember our childhood trampolines and everything. These are the people who provided it. They provided top-notch, top-of-the-line equipment to play on. They started in 1989 and have had 27 years of experience building, creating, and selling all of this equipment that we love to play on. And today we're going to talk about how they applied professionalism, academics, character, and engagement in their everyday work.
Alright, so my name is Wesley Rudebush, and I'm here to talk about Recreations Outlet and how they've integrated PACE into their business plan. So let's start off with professionalism. So Recreations Outlet started off selling wood play sets from one location. And then they expanded to top-of-the-line wood swing sets, basketball hoops, trampolines, sports, trainers, and hot tubs. They also have some cool, nifty, new kind of tightrope things built in there too. So they're really a multi-platform company. They've moved from one product to another and have successfully developed each product to suit their customers' needs. They've taken 50% of its marketing investment from conventional ads and moved it to an internet basis, shifting to the newer customers. So basically, they're taking what we would consider old emails and old ways of confirmation and communication to new ways, expanding on that and being professional in that. They understand that growth lies within the customer. So moving on to the academic portion, since they've been in business for 27 years, thanks to their professionalism, they've learned that their salespeople and staff need to be well educated on their products. They take them through a vigorous course which they talk about each product with their benefits, price, cost, and how much it would basically take time to make said product and put it in there. So they each know how to pitch and identify a customer's needs through their academic process. Now this is very interesting because you look at a company and say, how hard is it to sell a playset to somebody? Well, they put a lot of research into it. And that's where they go along with their academics. They actually host birthday parties, and this will fall into the engagement portion of it when they host parties to meet with new clients. So continuing on through the academics, they also have many programs in which they help new clients identify what their playset needs in reverberation and whether they should fix it or continue on. So that's the academic side. The character. Character plays a huge role in our society. One of the ways that Recreation Outlets connects with character is they offer a playtime between 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock. It's $2 per child, and half the profit goes to a charitable organization, and then the other dollar goes towards Recreations Outlet. So they're splitting the profit. Now, this kind of funnels into engagement because when you continue on, they're donating to the community and they're donating to the charity, but they're also engaging with future customers. So it's a mix of both. And one of the key things about character is you have to know what's right for the community. You have to do what you think is right. It's a moral obligation. So when you build character, you build a company's reputation. And personally, I think Recreation Outlet is doing a fantastic job of that. It distills one of the favorite things in me, happy kids, happy families, happy community, and a happy town. Growing up from a little cornfield in Salina, Ohio, I know what word gets around when a good business is out there. When they take care of products, they also have to be engaged with their products. And like I said, to get new customers and to continue the growth, they host birthday parties. This engages the kids with their product, and in turn, gives the kids a wonderful time. In fact, on their website, one of the parents quoted, "My daughter had the best day of her life." So, what's that really say about their products? Pretty good, right? Yeah. Well, engaging with customers is a key. Majority of our sales are based face-to-face, and they're off of connections. So, I'm a father, I know a guy that works there, he'll set me up. It's the best way. Connections are important. They host many basketball camps throughout the year, and they print logo on the back of t-shirts, creating a new advertising, so they're engaged with the community. Best of all, engagement is special to this company. It's responsible for most of their success, and it's one of their key objectives. They care, and so should you. It's one of the key priorities to being a successful business. Caring for the customer cares for the business.
In conclusion, I hope you are able to pull away the elements of PACE in a business setting. Recreations Outlet is successful because of the way they implement PACE. They demonstrate professionalism through their ability to advertise and to sell their products. Recreations Outlet demonstrates their passion for academics through that training that they provide for all of their employees on how to sell and how to engage with the public. The company itself shows its character through the way it invests in charitable organizations. They give half their profits from playtimes to charitable organizations, building a bond between them, the community, and those in need. And finally, Recreations Outlet engages with the community itself through events and camps that they hold within their facility. Overall, Recreations Outlet is a prime example of PACE and has helped our group understand the elements of a successful business.